Good evening, everybody. It's Greg and 5715 here with another episode of What's in the Box? First, I gotta take a drink here. Okay. So, we got this box in the mail at work today, and we're gonna be doing a little unveiling here. So let's begin. One that right out of there. And we got today the Phantom 4 Pro. I got this, ordered this from Drone, located in Vancouver, British Columbia. A little bit more than what I wanted to pay for it, but I think the service outweighs the cost. So it comes in this handsome carrying case. And on the back, there's the handle. So we're gonna unlock it here. And then I'll just tilt this up here as best as I can. See if you can see everything in there. So this is a specialty order, so I got 3 batteries with this one. So take this out of here. So here's the actual Phantom 4 drone. It's got 4 props on it. It's got a nice camera. Takes 4K video and takes 20 megapixel images. It's a nice intelligent battery in the back here. Just kind of pulls out. Then we got a strap here for the controller. I'll have to see how heavy the iPad is. Maybe I'll use it, maybe I won't. And then what do we got here? It looks like propeller blades. Should be 8 in here. And yeah, looks like there's 8. And looks like you put them together in pairs, so 2, I don't know if you can see the difference here. One silver and one has a black ring. You probably can't. I'm going to try to come right up to the camera here. You can see. I don't know if that's good or not. But yeah, one's black, one's silver, and they go, I guess they're clearly marked on here, silvers and blacks. And they're pretty easy to put on, I'm assuming, since I've gone to Best Buy quite a bit. So this one's the black one. So you basically push down and turn, make sure it's tight. So we'll put the rest of these on after. I'm going to do some other fun stuff later. So I'm just going to take these and put them aside for now. What else we got? We have our controller in here. So it's 2.4 and 5 gigahertz, I believe it was. So here's let's move this over here. Controller here. Fits an iPad in there by pushing the button there. And it should fit the iPad in there. It's got 2 buttons down here, which are programmable. All your plugins are here. And there's a couple little dials on each side here. Your flight mode selectors here. You got a record button. And I believe there's a pause button and maybe a snapshot button. I'm not sure yet. And then you got your power on button. Home button, I believe it is. And then the charging thing right at the side there. So I have an iPad. I haven't actually tried it with this, but yeah, I think I'm going to have to take the cover off to get it to fit in there properly. So we'll just slip the nice blue cover off. Clean this off a little bit. I got dinner on it for some reason. And it looks like it just fits right in there nicely. And actually, surprising, it's not that heavy. And then there's a bunch of cables in here. Got a cable to go from the controller here, there, to the iPad somehow without destroying it. There we go. And what else we got in here? So there's a little, I don't know, show another shot in there. And I got people texting me right through my video, which is alright. Alright, so I got a couple extra batteries in here. Let's see. One and then two is in here. And I keep pushing the button to turn them on. So it looks like they're all fully charged. We've got connectors to connect it to the computer. Another connector here. I'm not sure. A shorty, I guess. And then we have charging power cord and then the actual charger. So it's got a connector for the battery and a connector for the controller on there. And that's all that comes in the kit. I did order some filters for the camera, so those will be arriving another day because I didn't have them in stock when I ordered this, which is fine. They'll just send them when they get here. So, kind of put this aside for now. Alright, so they say the sequence to start this thing up is to fire up your controller. So it's just basically push it once, push and hold, and then you heard the little noise, I hope. And then same thing with the battery, you press once and then release, press and hold. And I hear it rubbing up. And there's the little doo-doo-doo, I'm on. And the lights are all on. And then they say to launch your DG4 app. DGI4 app, which I am doing here. There's just 3 people texting me all at the same time. Okay, so the one thing I should have done is probably taken off this camera gimbal thing here before I break the thing. And okay, it looks like it did its thing there. So it's just saying beginner mode is active. So I'm going to bring this over so you can kind of see the screen here. So everything's on there. It's taking a picture of a picture, which is kind of neat. Put the hand in there. You got this area here, which is the forward sensors, and you got a rearward sensor on there too. I got a histogram up here, which I don't know how it works yet, so we'll just shut it off. You got a position here where true north is, I guess, and which way we're facing. And then if we hit this, we've got an actual image, satellite image of where we are at. And it seems to be pretty accurate within a foot or 2 or 3. So I've seen a bunch of these unveiling or unwrapping, unpackaging videos, and they've actually put the propellers on and tried to activate it in the house. I'm not going to do that. No. Because they crashed. And I just bought this. And I don't want it to crash. So, I got a lot of things to do with this. The program doesn't look too bad to learn, but there's a lot to learn on it in regards to the camera. flying, I got a little tiny Apex drone. Maybe I'll put the pictures maybe here or here to show you what it looks like. Add it in after. But I'm getting pretty good. I've got maybe 3 or 4 hours of flight time on that. This puppy will go a lot faster. And I guess I could make the camera, I don't know if you can see that. I can move the camera with the little dial wheel at the side here. And then I guess I can move it side to side, which is kind of weird. I wonder if you could shut that off somehow. So it looks like it will go straight down, which is kind of cool for above top shots. And there we go. So the only oh, it says cannot take off, no GPS. So we can't even really hear it go off. So unless I get in here somehow and find out where the beginner mode is, take that off. Beginner mode is off now. And it says ready to go. So usually you tilt the sticks both in diagonally and it should start the motors, but we have no props on, so it's not going to go anywhere. There we go. And then if I that just kind of sounds really weird, like a sci-fi movie. And I got a warning on here. It's actually say motor idling, propeller loose or missing. So the controls are responding to it. But I guess we'll have to see another day if will actually work. And then you do the same thing. You tilt both kind of in together. Oh, that actually turned it on really quick. There we go. They're off now. So this app shows battery power. It shows GPS signaling, and it looks like I have 4 satellites communicating right now. And it has a whole whack of settings on here to go through. So I'm gonna have to go through some of the training videos to actually see how this works. And actually, you can fly it without the iPad or the iPhone. You can just fly it like I do the normal drone without anything at all. So that's about it. It looks like everything's working good. The firmware was all updated like they said they were going to. I got all my stuff except for the filters, which hopefully will be here in a week or so. So overall, I'm pretty happy with it. And it looks like the camera is working pretty good. I had it recording for a little bit. And hopefully, there we go. And I guess it allows you to access the microphone. So I think it'll hear the audio from here. So if I show this part of the video, you'll hear me talking redundantly again. And there we go. Just hit stop. And it gives you a whole bunch of warnings about the ambient light. And actually we're in a Class C air zone. So it says to be careful, but I think you got to be about 9 kilometers away from the airport. And the airport, I think, is 4 or 5 kilometers. So probably not going to fly it in this area. But hopefully the next video we'll get this up and running. And we'll show you how it flies. Anyway, hit that like button down below. And if you like the video, hit subscribe. And we'll see you guys after. Thanks for watching.